Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Radha Puspita Rahmaningtyas and I'm from Critical Speech 201. On this opportunity, I want to elaborate the motion this House wants to block ex-corruptor from running in legislative elections. So, let's get started. Honorable judges and audience, here is the General Elections Commission of the House, and this House wants to block people who ever abuse of entrusted power for private gain like receiving money and other bad things to join legislative elections. Legislative election itself is a political voting to choose representatives in government positions. In Indonesia, legislative elections occurs every 5 years, and this elections is provided by the General Elections Commission as an institution trusted by the government to run every elections fairly in the country. The reason why this policy to block ex-corruptor running in legislative elections arise because in January 2019 there were 49 ex-corruptor listed in legislative election. Those candidates come from 12 parties of 16 parties that joined the legislative election for regional legislative candidates and regional representatives council candidates. It is very unfortunate by the General Elections Commissions because they want the candidates that join in election is someone who is clean from crime record. Furthermore, the number of ex-corruptor that join the elections increased. In February, there are 81 ex-corruptor in total from 14 parties that least participate in elections with corruption crime record. General Elections Commission have to announce the list of candidates which were former corruption convicts on the Corruption Eradication Commission or KPK's website so that all of the Indonesian citizens will see the list and consider their choice to vote in elections. This regulation exists because it has been ratified by the Supreme Court that ex-corruptors may participate in elections after 5 years of detention, and those who participate must be shown of their names to the public, so that the public will know who is the corruptors. But still, General Elections Commissions warn that ex-corruptors should not have been given access to become legislative representations or to take positions in the government. According to me, as a General Elections Commission, allow ex-corruptors to running in legislative elections will have an impact on the decrease of Indonesia's development and bring losses to Indonesia. Let me tell you the reason. We can trust people, right? Especially the one that ever make a mistake. Ex-corruptors ever do corruptions that do harm Indonesia. Join politics and become legislative representatives once again doesn't guarantee them to not doing it again. Instead, they might have already know how to do corruption, so it's not impossible that they will do it again. And of course, we as a citizen, we want to be led by honest and good people so that they can bring a good impact to us. This case ever happened in Kudus. The former regent Muhammad Tamzil served a sentence in December 2015 for corruption in fundings for educational facilities and infrastructure. And 3 years later, Tamzil was re-elected as regional head, and in the same year, he was also kept in the bribery case for chair recruitment. The country will not be able to develop if the government is continuously filled with corruptors. The chain of corruption must be broken before it getting bigger. In 2020, Indonesian Corruption Watch or ICW said that the losses of the country due to corruption is 56.7 trillion. And there are 1,218 corruption cases in the court. Another disadvantage of the law of the ex-corruptor to join legislative elections is that the country will lose people's trust. No one will believe and follow the government anymore if the representatives of the people in government and all of the state official government will commit a lot of corruptions which is clearly detrimental to the country and society. For example, is the corruption of social assistance to handling COVID-19 by Juliari Batubara as much as 17 billion. Here really has harmed the country and the people who need help. It can lead with the loss of people's faith and trust to the government. So, in conclusion, ex-corruptor that join in legislative elections can be detrimental to Indonesia because the more people who are doing corruptions, the more the country's development and people's trust will decrease. Therefore, General Elections Commission wants to block ex-corruptors to run in legislative elections. So that's all of my speech. I'm sorry if there's mistakes. Thank you for paying attention and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.